Hi guys, it's me, this solution again, and for this video that's dedicated to the month of Halloween, October 2024, I decided to do another one of my deep dives. This time it will be on Gothism, all the things that do it. Gothic architecture, art, and fashion, and the people who consider themselves gods. Now, this might be a little bit of a stretch on this because some of the things that I'll be talking about will be kind of like there are real historical facts, but connecting them might be kind of difficult. So just bear with me on that. Now, we saw in the very beginning with Gothic architecture. Now, Gothic architecture it started in like the late 12th century, and then went on to like the middle of the 16th century in Eastern Europe. So things like cathedrals, castles, abbeys, and convents and things like that. They were all in the style of Gothic architecture. Palaces, you could also lump into churches, and there was a very big emphasis on pointed arches, high arches, ribbed arches, very high spires. The most modern equivalent to that would be, Notre Dame Cathedral and other large structures like that. And the most modern equivalent would be the fictional Gotham City in the Batman universe, in the DC universe, I should say. And it's on dark, brooding, creepy nature with like some buildings have like gargoyle statues and other creepy things on it to scare, I guess, evil spirits or to imbibe evil spirits. Most notably in Notre Dame Cathedral, where they would have like gargoyles and things going like rah, to capture the imagination of people like us. So this emphasis on the dark and the strange and unusual and the unknown that captivated many people, especially because many of these figures were on you put on religious buildings like churches, cathedrals, etc., etc., etc. So that then it became associated with religion. So then on top of that, you have things like things that would be considered evil, like the devil, witches, evil spirits, the boogeyman, things of that nature. And also the association with the color black too was also associated with Gothic nature and Gothic art and things like that type. I don't know if they were actually connected to the Visigoth group of Europe, but I'm just not gonna go there for this video. Too much history. So then we began to associate blackness, black, the color black, with like bad stuff, like bad spirits, evil, and death, and other things that were considered bad or evil. So it was considered the opposite of white, being pure, being innocent, whereas black was considered dark, evil, something poisonous, sinful. my favorite example would be like the dog type in Pokemon, which everyone always associated when it first came out with like evil and bad things and cursed and stuff like that. But it wasn't really that. The dog type in Pokemon at least stood for thievery, stood for honorable battle, fighting, and negative things. It stood for heel fighting and less noble fighting, whereas the fighting type was seen as more honorable, more spiritually higher up than fighting. You fight dirty when you're the dog type, and you collect like bad karma if you're a dog type Pokemon, like Absol. They warn of catastrophes and disasters. Meanwhile, when they come, they're seen as the bringer of the bad stuff, which is not right. I'm sure that many things in history have been deemed as being bad or evil just because they precede a disaster. Like the story of Cassandra comes to mind, where she would foretell something but no one would listen to her because the god Apollo spit in her mouth so that she can't be heard or understood by the people she was warning about. So when she did tell somebody something bad was gonna happen, something did happen. So people blamed her for it. A lot like Pokemon, a lot like other things like that. So anyway, this connection between religious figures and being like dark, blackness, and the unknown came into the more popular zeitgeist when the witches in or I should say, the witches during the Salem witch trials, by which somebody would do something out of the ordinary, and they would bring some kind of a plague or something they believed that they would bring some kind of plague or some kind of natural disaster to the farm area, and therefore they would brand it as witches, warlocks, and other nasty things too. So then they were branded as that, and they were outcast. Whereas in actuality, they were doing like spiritual practices, they were doing Wicca, they were doing like organic medicine rather than medicine that was provided by the Woodstocks church and Woodstocks medical professionals. That's where the classic example would be Scooby-Doo and the Witch of the Coast with Sir Ravencroft, in that he would provide medicinal healing to the people. A modern true example would be in the rainforest when they would take like herbal medicine and they would provide medicine to the leaves and the animals in the rainforest, in the Amazon, and they would make cures that were better than the cures that we have right now for diseases. And it might even be like a cure for cancer or a cure for HIV/AIDS in the rainforest, or some other unspeakable disease. But I can't go too much into detail because I honestly can't put that together too well. I'm not an expert on that. So anyway, we which were often considered like older women with cats and rooms. They were often seen as being a force of evil, with blackness around them, with black aura around them, with death following them everywhere they went. But these women just used their big pots or the big cauldron for say like making up a witch's brew. And from there, the whole image of what we consider the witch right now, with the black cauldron, the pointy hat, the broom cat, the black cat, more specifically, that grew up out of the Salem witch trials. And because they were outcasts in the Puritan villages and stuff, they were seen as pariahs. And from there, they became known as like the strange and unusual person. Like, don't hang out with that strange person over there. She's evil. She's bad. She'll cause your children to get sick and die. She'll make your crops fail if you don't do right. If you don't do right by her, or if you anger her somehow. So that's all be connected loosely to the church cathedral. The church was pure and it will save you, salvation. Where any type of gargoyle demon that will possess you and make you into a curse-filled monster. I'm not talking like screw you or fuck you or something like that. That's a modern day curse. That's a real curse, for example. But like when I say curse in this case, I mean like ooh, you bibbidi bobbidi boo. You're gonna have like sickness and death and health and bad health and your crops will fail, your people will die and all this stuff. Your body will be possessed by the devil and with that. That's what I mean by cursed in this case. People took that as being like a rallying cry for feminism, for otherness, for just for a rallying cry for the people who are weird and outcast, as being like a uniting force among those people. So then we got I guess you could say, the birth of modern Gothism. The people that pretend to worship the devil just to anger the regular people, like they Satanism. It didn't really worship the devil. You just played up for laughs. You don't really sacrifice children or eat animals or well, we all eat animals, but except for like vegan and vegetarian and stuff. But when they say sacrifice animals, they mean like at the altar of the goat-headed devil and the goat-headed whatever with a pentagram necklace and stuff and things like that. That iconography and things. Which, by the way, number 666, it's actually weird. Has a weird origin because it has since the number 777 is supposed to represent God and purity and the ultimate good, they want to portray the devil, Satan, Lucifer, as being more of a kind of like a tryhard. He tried to strive for perfection. He tried to get for 777, but then he ends up being an imperfect being that can never reach perfection, a holy perfection. So that's why 666 is his number of the beast, which some people might say is 656. which doesn't have as much random tones to it, a nice ring to it as 666. But also, the matter is that when you think of 666, I think of it as more of a joke. That you think of like 666 is my favorite number. I'll just say that just the hell of it. It's not really my favorite number, but it's still pretty funny. Same with number 13. People believe that number 13 is bad or toxic to our environment. So therefore, on some buildings, they have the number 13 removed from floors, so that you go from 12 directly to 14, and so on and so forth. The Japanese have a thing with the number 4. What is 7? One other number that they skip over that number when they're designing buildings and whatever. So that's kind of fascinating too. You probably wrote a whole book on numerology and crystal stuff and things like that. Which, by the way, funny story about crystals. You know how there's always that idea about crystals can heal you and all that? I would like to see a crystal heal me. There's been no evidence whatsoever that crystals can actually heal people. But they want to say it because they want to sell some fake books or some fake healing crystals. I mean, myself, I have crystals in my room, but just because they look cool and I understand the geologic process behind them. So that's very interesting to me, at least. And I have a whole book on geology and gemstones and geodes and all that fun stuff. But anyway, after the market, my father and me were looking at this guy's crystal and collection. And he was obviously a what you call a hippie, like a liberal hippie person. I don't mind that. But anyway, he was trying to sell us on like the healing power of these crystals, little handheld cube type crystals. So I was like, okay, let me take one. Let me see if it can heal me. So he put it behind my back, and then he said, okay, is it healing you? No, it's not. I'm still disabled. So yeah, so then he gives it to my father and said, okay, Joe, you try it now. So he said, can you feel the weight of it? Can you feel the weight of it increasing and taking your sins and your bad you do and stuff like that? He said to him, he said, you know, Dad, he just pushed your hand down first. You put the crystal in your hand so you get the weight of it, and then you push it down on you so you feel more weight on it, more pressure. So we ended up buying the crystal anyway, but we don't believe that, that crystal can heal you in any shape or form. Just a money making scheme. So anyway, back to what we're saying about the gods and all that. So this whole witch thing became like a rallying cry for people who were outcasts, who were innocent, who didn't do anything wrong, who just want to make fun of the whole black equal the devil type thing. I'll get into one experience I had with people like that. A fun experience, by the way. So anyway, the people in the Salem witch trials, I forgot the exact number, it was more like something like 12 or 15 or maybe 20 people that were killed by donkey and various other means by each getting burned alive or whatever. So anyway, they were completely innocent. They didn't do anything wrong. They were just in the wrong place at the wrong time, wrong circumstances. So anyway, this became like a rally cry for the people who were outcasts, and they were like, I don't want to follow mainstream religion. So get together and decided to become Gothic, and the more modern Gothic group is more or less like people you can very easily pick them out in a crowd, like people that wear all black, that wear geisha style white makeup on to make them look more white than what they already are, if they're not white already, like I am. Or people that wear like 100 piercings in their face, and the bodies, and just touch, maybe sometimes they get tattoos, or that the piercing is optional, of course, but then they always have this perceived attitude of being like you got a chip on the shoulder, they're angry, they're disobedient, they're rebellious against people and all that. I think that could be traced to the people who were deemed as witches back in the past. But I know some goths, like some people who were considered gothic by nature. I find them fine. They're fun. One of them was even my best friend in college. I don't see any problem with them, but it's the perceived nature of the fact that they wear black, red, dark colors, and its association with evil, badness, the devil, or anything else for that matter. And if you say that I'm being too general about that, no one says that anymore. No one thinks that these people are associated with the devil, or they're going against God or something like that. Well, I happen to just basically went into a website, a forum once in college. No, it was after college, a year or two after college. Just out of curiosity, the name of the website is Vampire Freaks. But I don't know if it exists anymore or whatever. But it was a pretty fun thing to see. You see people with all kinds of tattoos of the devil. You see people with all kinds of black fashion, and you see people with all kinds of piercings everywhere, every which way. A real rebel and a real weird class that's strange and unusual. And so I asked him, I said, I love your Gothic look, what are some of the stereotypes that people give you about your lifestyle, your clothing choices, whatnot, with the boots and with the hair and with the everything. So they were saying that got a lot of people to think that people think that we're against God, that we're somehow rebellious, we don't give a shit about anything, that we worship the devil, we are campaigning against the higher deity, and that we have sacrifices for like children, and we kill animals, we drink blood, we're vampires, we do whatever we please, we have no concept of law or this physical boundaries, or that we like to astral project, harm people and things of that nature. So they can be further from the truth, because like LaVey and Satan and people believe that they're into psychotic stuff. They're into it's in league with what we're believed to be the devil and all that. They believe that people like you, me, and everybody else believe that they're somehow in league with the devil. Like they did with the witches during the Salem witch trial. They believed that they knew that the people knew they were innocent, but others thought that they were crazy. They were in league with the devil. They were somehow evil and bad and all that other negative stuff. So by learning about this, I found out that the people there, the supposed Satanists, the supposed rebel rousers, the supposed crazy people, they do have a religious belief. Some do not. Most of them are either atheists or or agnostic. Some of them are Christian, but they just dress like that, just out of their own choice. Like a Halloween outfit or a Halloween costume. But you do it because you want to do it just for funsies. You don't do it because you really believe that black is the more awesome color in the rainbow, or lack thereof, I should say. And also, some of the I'll get into Gothic fashion. Some of the more popular idols are in a moment, but these people are like outcasts, and other people believe that they're weird, they're twisted, they're strange, unusual. They eat people, they drink the blood, they confuse them with vampires and other supernatural creatures like ghosts, goblins, and all kinds of other things. Which is really unfair to judge someone. I'll go up to someone who's dressed up like God and say, "Hi, I'm Joe. How you doing?" And they tend to be people everywhere else. They're like, "Hi, my name is so and so," or "My name is Marilyn Manson." Yeah, he's a big one too. That people always assume that when he first came on the scene that he was gonna be blood murderer and he was gonna drink your blood and sacrifice you to the all-powerful Satan and stuff. That it could be further from the truth, as Family Guy shows. And we know that Family Guy is always right on everything. That Marilyn Manson is a really nice guy and all this stuff, which I believe. So yeah, that. And people that judge the Gothic people as being weird or being you're because you dress and act differently, you're in league with the devil. You're the devil. You're the devil incarnate. The mom from like my mother from the movie Well Boy. You think differently than I do. You're the devil. You practice something other than what I practice. You're the devil. You practice something a little bit different than what I do. You're going to hell. You're the devil. I don't want to associate with you. No. I'm going to talk about some famous people and some famous characters that embody Gothism. That I don't care. The people who judge me for who I am, not for what I dress like. Okay. Now, I might miss somebody you might personally enjoy and like, but I'm sorry for that. Okay, now, I'll do this briefly because if I went to all of them, they would be there'll be no time for me to talk about fashion, Jewish, Gothism. Okay, we have now. There's no order of time or anything like that. We have Lydia Deetz as one of the first goth girls. Also in the cartoon series, New Beetlejuice movie that just came out. where you have like I don't care about this, that, the other thing. I just want to be me. I just want to do what I do. And then it just so happens that I'm into the supernatural because that stuff is cool. Which, you know what, for some people is cool. And that's what they got into Gothism and blackness and all that. That doesn't mean that they're gonna worship the devil or anything like that. Hell, even Lydia in the movies, in the cartoons, she doesn't like sacrifice anything. She doesn't, she realizes that Beetlejuice is an evil person, a bad person, and just stays away from him. In the cartoon, she has fun with him, but she knows there's a limit to his behavior, and tries to act with a moral compass to him, to the attitude. Okay? Then we have Morticia Adams, which was played by Angelica Houston. She is the definition of awesome in the movie, in the cartoon, because she's elegant, she's sophisticated, and she's pretty too when she does her little thing. Plus, her dress up in the cartoon does that little live action type of moving like this underneath her dress. You gotta see the cartoon to understand where I'm going with. She's awesome. Okay, now yeah, it's Raven from the Titans cartoon show, the good one, not the crappy remake. And Raven is like a goth, and she's in dark and purple and stuff like that. And she's worried than a geisha girl, which, yeah, which is hard to do. She's like very, I gotta I want to kill you guys and just leave me alone after that. You were just fine and dandy. This show was also an awakening from many people that like this kind of stuff, like the god nature, like the skulls and like the, you know, I'm not gonna say death, but they like creepiness, the everything else. Plus, she's a superheroine, so that's also pretty nice too. So then there's also there's one of the girls from the show to Drama Island. I don't know about it. She's more like a fashion person like that. You know, they just do it like that, with a little bit of attitude. I don't know, because I never watched the show when I grew up. You could also put Shigo in there from Kim Possible, and that I think she could very well be a girl in disguise, unlike a main TV show, cartoon show at least. And then you got the very famous movie horror host, Elvira, Miss of the Dark, which used to be the name of my friend from school. Her name used to be Miss of the Dark, and she used to wear nylons and fishnet stockings and things. But anyway, you got Elvira. She was a very goofy and very funny horror host. For those who thought that, you know, that those goth people were like all like miserable and hate life and everything else, this person was more of a funny, bubbly, very buxom woman, and they're very funny too. You know, making cheesy jokes left and right, and just having a good time with herself, and not taking so too seriously, like most people take job seriously. And let's see here. Offhand, I can't really think of too many other Gothic people, but you get the idea. They have the attitude of, just being alone, like they have their own life principles and their own moral compass, but for the most part, that just like every other average person, each wear a lot of dark colors, makeup, black lipstick, and all that, which I will get into now shortly. But let me just say that I would like these dark people in school and in anime form and all that, because there's just so much you can do with it. You can be creative with it. You can go out and do like fangs and blood dripping and stuff to make people think that you are crazy, that you are nuts. But I find them very likable people. They're different, like me, in a wheelchair. It's very different. And I like the whole black and white color scheme on them, and dark colors too. As you can see from my room here, I'm not obsessed with dark colors. I like them, and the fashion is actually pretty good too. By the way, I'll talk about a little story that I have with somebody that I know in real life from my gym. So anyway, these the goth fashion is awesome, I think, because it isn't just Victorian era black clothes with white makeup and peach and really white skin. It's not just that. They got models for it. They got and they got they really played up a lot. As in Transylvania, creepiness, disturbing things, and monsters from the Universal catalog, like Mavis from the Hotel Transylvania movie franchise. She's a good little goth girl, good goth girl icon who is mostly wears black, but she also wears red striped stocking too. You got that. I've seen them wearing blue in the highlight blue. I've seen red too. I've seen some goth people use green. I've seen them use the purple, like a la Raven from the Teen Titans and all that stuff too. I've seen like a grim version of My Little Pony. So yeah, there's a lot of creativity to go with that. And a lot more color schemes than black, and white, gray. Hey, to be honest with you, I never saw a goth person wear gray. That's a stereotype about them being miserable and not giving a crap about the world and associating with the devil and depression, things like that. That's another one too. They're always clinically depressed, or they miserable and they hate life and they want to commit suicide. That couldn't be farther from the truth. They're just average people living their lives out with and they just dress and act differently than most people. Most people like to be party animals and all that. Because people generally like to stay away from them. I can't say for anything, for everybody, but they generally just try to stay away from that. And say, you do you guys. Like in the show, the Oblong, there's that cop chick that's like, you do you guys, I'm gonna sit here. And she's so, adamant about staying away from the people that she ends up going with the other outcasts in the group, Helga and Milo and the others too. So anyway, they wear boots that are highly cool, like thigh-high boots with big thick heels. They wear high heels like in traditional clothes. They wear skirts and they wear pants. In the case of men or people like wearing pants, they wear bustiers like in ancient Victorian times, corsets and things like that, which I would imagine are very uncomfortable. And they have dark hair, whether it be natural or dyed. White skin, like really white skin, almost like long dark skin, so bright. And then they have lipstick and makeup that is dark in nature, in color. So I find it very attractive on women, not so much boys, for obvious reasons. But I find it very attractive because it serves the purpose of regular makeup, your red lipstick, your blue eyeshadow, and so on and so forth, because it contrasts their white skin, and it accentuates the beautiful nature, so like the features, like the lips, the eyes, sometimes the cheeks too, among other things too. So it serves its purpose. It's just more so because the skin is very white and it contrasts the other parts of the body with dark colors. Now, there's also the notion of Gothic Lolita, which is basically a fully grown person dressed like a little girl, and because it's Gothic, it's mostly black, with like a hint, with like X of red, blue, maybe green, all the other stuff. You can look online for that, and it's really kind of cute. It's mostly in Japan. The Gothic Lolita style is mostly found in Japan. And it's very, very interesting to see that. Not only are you a Lolita, but you also are a Gothic woman, so it adds onto it. Now, there's also the fact of my little experience with a friend of mine. I went to the gym on normal circumstances, right? Not expecting to meet anyone best there. And then I go over to the Stairmaster corner, and I see these two young women, working out together. I assumed that they were a couple, the two women, which is another thing that God accepts more than average society. They accept gays, lesbians, I would assume the other people in that LGBTQIA spectrum, they're more accepting of them because they are total outcasts in normal society. Because there's always going to be the proof that says that, oh, you're gay, I don't want to be with you, I don't want to know you, or you're a lesbian, get the hell out of here, or you're a freak because you're transsexual, or transgender, or whatever floats your boat, get out of here, and not normal, get out of here, go back to where you came from. So anyway, this girl was wearing a pentagram style, straps and stuff with like a corset on top, underneath it. So I said, that looks kind of familiar to me for some reason. I don't know. I would knew that the pentagram was associated with the devil and with sacrifices and stuff, and she just probably put on just for the hell of it, just because it was fun, going to different stuff. So I talked to them too. They don't know people. I was talking to them about Ghostbusters and stuff, and they were amazed that the joystick I had for Ghostbusters was a real thing for Ghostbusters 2, and that I played with it when I was a kid and stuff like that. They were pretty surprised at that. And they were nice people. Then I go home that night and I watch a certain movie, a certain adult-oriented movie. And I said, that's the same top that the girl was wearing with the pentagram straps and stuff. I said, oh shit, that's really funny. That's really funny indeed. So I was like, damn. So it's really kind of funny the way that if you took gods from now and you time travel back into like the 1600s or the 1700s, they would be banned as witches. They would be burned at the stake. Much like vampires and monsters would be in the Hotel Transylvania series movies. But as we see in the first film, when Dracula comes out into light, as it were, and he meets the people that were the humans that like the kind of stuff, like monsters, like the horror, like the Victorian Gothic architecture and things like that. He realized that that they embraced him, much like people with tattoos, pentagram stuff, the fabled goat-headed Satan, which is more of a myth than anything else at this point. And you just have fun with it. They accepted him for who he was, just like God people accept other gods for who they are. And so that they probably have fights among themselves, about who, this person isn't very nice to me, so I'm not gonna talk to them anymore. That kind of thing. Like the God community is same as any other community. There are people that you like, people that you don't like, people that you want to be friends with, people that you don't want to be friends with, people of all kinds of religions, races, creeds, whatever, what have you. So anyway, in conclusion, I hope you enjoyed my little discussion about Gothism and go from Gothic architecture, with all of its flying buttresses and whatever, the buildings, to talking about the Gothic fashion, leaders, or Gothic makeup, and some of the more prominent figures and characters that were designed to get people like that stuff. Also, a minor discussion for, say, Tim Burton, because Tim Burton brought to life a bunch of creepy and disturbing and child-friendly things for Gothism, like Beetlejuice, one thing, the Batman movies, another thing, Nightmare Before Christmas too. Because another thing I didn't discuss is that people always say that Gothism is something for adults, like creepy, sexually active, the promiscuous, the so your blood is gonna be a nuisance to society. Whereas Tim Burton said, no. You can have gothic stuff, gothic people, gothic entertainment for children. Maybe not little kids like baby and stuff, because that stuff would probably freak them out and probably disturb them and give them a complex or something. But for more grown up children, like say 5 to 8 or something, or maybe a little older than that, they can handle it fine. I mean, I handled it fine when I grew up. I handled Beetlejuice fine. I handled the cartoon fine. I handled Corpse Bride fine. I handled all kind of other stuff fine. No problem. Look how weird I am. Look how no part I am. Those people say, "Oh no, God, the culture is bad, it's evil, it's twisted, it's whatever else." Those people need to get a reality check. They judge God before they even know them. Kind of like me, they judge me as being mentally retarded, mentally impotent. But I'm fine, I'm dandy in this and that and the other thing too. Much like they say that, oh, these people are bad news, the devil, they're gonna kill you, they're gonna skin your life, they're gonna wear your face like a Hannibal Lecter, like the late great Hannibal Lecter. Or they're gonna teach your children to eat people. They're gonna teach children to sacrifice to the devil. They're gonna do this, that, and this thing. They're gonna be a bad influence on your children, and your children's children, so on and so forth. But it's more of a thing about, it was originally a thing about outcasts getting together more than anything else to protect themselves against the people who hate them, who want to do them harm and stuff like that. But I'm getting too much into that. And they're also, when it's detected that they're clinically depressed, they commit suicide all the time. They want to die. They want to destroy themselves. But that's not the case at all. Now, I'm glad to say I'm a vampire freak. If that website and the community still exists. But anyway, I thank you for watching my little deep dive into Gothism. I may have a few little stresses here and there, but I feel confident that I got most of it right. I like when if someone plays it as a whole. I'm gonna put my spell on you and stuff. And I love the way people are like take it really seriously, like, oh my god, they're gonna curse me. I better run away, I better do what they say, I better they believe in that kind of stuff. Like, I'm gonna encourage your children to be with 3 heads or something if you don't do what I say. To me, that's pretty amusing. I thank you for watching my little trip into Gothism and not caring about the world. Because if you care too much about the world, you're gonna go mentally insane. But anyway, I would like to say, I bid thee farewell. This has been my review on Gothism for the month of Halloween, October 2024. And I enjoy talking about Gothism, the fashion, the people, especially for obvious reasons. And look forward to making more friends that are gods in nature. Whether they be older people, whether they be young people, is still when I say that. Because for them, every day is Halloween. every day is costume party. And everybody always looks at them weird. Like they do with me. So I don't care. I want to be friends with those outcasts. Regardless of what religion, what race they are, and that kind of thing. I find them very. I want to be friends with them. That's why I want to meet more God people. College or wherever. And as such, I give this whole movement in fashion and iconography a big old happy face seal of approval, because this is so wonderful that quote-unquote association with the devil is fun, because sometimes they just play it up for laughs. They go from being persecuted for that to having fun with it, being misunderstood, and doing things differently, and being persecuted for it to embracing it and having fun with it. If you guys like what you see here, you want to see more of my videos, my stuff, you can always like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Also, if you have any ideas for future videos and such, you can always call me or text me at 631-707-3707. Or if you like, you can always follow me on Twitter, or if you prefer, at PMelsonPro. Also, my email is jjsviewingchannel@gmail.com. So, I salute all the beautiful people out there who follow Gothism, who like the style, like the lifestyle, like the fashion, like that makeup, and are just very creative with it, and very lookable with it, and very attractive with their fashion choices. By the way, there was somebody, I forgot her name, but it was somebody on Vampire Freaks that was African American Black, and she said, I love black so much that God gave me black skin. And you know what? That would be that funny. Most people wouldn't find that very funny, but I find it hilarious. I especially love Asian gods for obvious reasons. They're cool. I also like the association with heavy metal music, because I like Ozzy Osbourne and all that. They're cool. In my book, they're cool. I also find it really funny that with Ozzy in particular, in Black Sabbath, if you listen to regularly, like if you're talking to like a conversation, you can't understand what the dude is saying. But if you talk to him, if you listen to his music, you can understand him clear as a bell. Must be because of all the drugs he took, whatnot. But I'll say that for some other time. But yeah, I enjoy the music too. I enjoy Slipknot. I enjoy all the heavy metal music. Forget Metallica and all that other stuff too. Not so much Kiss, but I'll get into that later on. Anyway, peace out, my little goblins. Aloha. I'll see you in the next video. all you guys and friends. Bye.